Hi folks, good morning, and it is very early in the morning here. It is about 20 to 11 11 in the morning, yeah, and I've got to go uptown, folks. Yes, it's got to be done. I have to go. Well, I'm not actually going into town. I'm kind of just going into the little bit on the outskirts of town. I've just got to go into Waterston's bookshop and get Rosie a book. There's something funny with this white balance on this phone, people. I don't know if you've noticed, but when the sky is behind me, it's particularly bright, isn't it? And yesterday, when I noticed Bro was behind me, it looked like he had he looked like a pope, didn't he? He had that sort of white sheen. So yeah, so I don't know if you can turn it down anywhere on the phone somehow. But anyway, back to today's adventure. Yes, it entails going into the outskirts of town just briefly to go and get a book that Rosie wants. It's a book by it's a woman called Marilyn. No, I can't remember her name now. Goodness me, what's her name? Miriam Marigold, I think her name is, and she's some sort of actress, comedian sort of woman. Yeah. And the thing was, I mean, it's not fair to say she's ugly, but she's not. But she did the voice, if you remember, for the Cadbury's Caramel Rabbit, and it was this sexy, alluring sort of rabbit saying, "Hi, would you like to have some of my chocolate, Mr. Turtle? Control yourself and slow down, Mr. Hare," or whatever. And everybody thought, oh, it's got to be a sexy woman. It turns out this woman was this woman, Miriam, and she's an old sort of lady sort of thing. So it's quite funny. The voice didn't match the personality sort of thing. So anyway, I've got to go and get her book for Rosie today. And then we'll see what else happens, shall we? Yeah, let's just go with the flow today. We'll call this video Going with the Flow. Cars on a lorry, cars on a lorry. Oh man. A quick change of plan. Well, it's not really a change of plan because the destination is still the same. It's just that I've decided to park over in the Tesco car park there because you get 3 hours free. And my original plan was to park in the Gallagher Centre, the Gallagher retail park, and just walk along to the bookshop. But the queue going in there was massive, and it's a right awkward car park to get out of as well. So I've decided to park there and walk along and incorporate into my walk the whale, the Dundee whale. Yeah, but he's forgotten about the Tate whale that was installed along here a few weeks ago. But seemingly it's the fence has all been taken away now, so I'm going to go have a little look at that, and then we'll nip into the bookshop, avoiding the centre of town. So, and then we'll just skirt back around again. It's a bit cold though, I must admit. It's a bit sort of damp and miserable today. Right, next stop of the whale. Now folks, you've probably watched yesterday's video with the title, "I nearly fell to my death at Burnt Island." Well, of course I didn't nearly fall to my death. What Bro and I decided to do was do a sort of a clickbaity title to see if we'll get any more views, because we're reading somewhere that if you do put in a sort of like an exciting title, clickbait, then more people are liable to go on it. So I tried that, so we'll see what happens with that one. But obviously I didn't, this title won't be like, "I almost fell into the Tay looking for the whale" today. Don't worry about that, folks. It was just, as I say, a bit of clickbait fun.
Walking fast, walking fast, walking very fast. Walking fast, walking fast, walking very fast. Walking fast, walking fast, walking very fast.
We have the famous penguins here, Dundee. Now, do you know why the penguins' beaks are faced in the way? Yeah? Do you want to know why? Space! So I think what happens here, folks, is you're supposed to press these buttons here and you get the whale sound. So some sort of sea sound. Wow, yeah. Amazing now that the fence is off, you can actually get right underneath it. And wow, amazing. So here it is, the sound of the sea. I don't think there's any whale sounds coming from that, it's just the sound of the sea coming through there. There's some Doctor Who here. Some whale noise. Got some whale noise here. Sounds like me when I go to the toilet. Oh wow, that's awesome. Yeah. Stereo. Here you go. That's a good one. It's like a robotic flipper. Wow. Amazing. It's quite a stereophonic surround sound in here, man. Yeah. Thank you. It sounds like the waves are coming from everywhere. Excellent. I've got a sausage roll from Clark's, pork sausage roll, but it's not very good, man. So that's going in the bin. Right, just around the corner here is my favourite statue in Dundee. Though it's looking a bit grubby today, I must say. Oh dear, and there it is. It's like a car, but it's a statue, folks. Yes. Doing that. So why do seagulls do that, or any birds do that pounding the ground. Well, there's a train of thought, which is probably the right one, and because Bro said this is why they do that, so it sounds like the rain is coming down and the worms and all the beasties from down in the grass come up. But yeah, I know, weird. Nature is weird. Right, Bro, there's something for you. Look, a triangle. There we go. Bug's life. Now, normally I would have had a go in those things there, but you know, with the COVID plague, unclean. Oh man, it's going to be a bit of a miserable Christmas, I think, for most people, isn't it? You know, yeah, it's just the plague and everything going on, and the town was looking fairly miserable. There was just an air of depression hanging over the place, man. You know, all the sort of Christmas sort of rides they had in the centre of town there were just empty, and there's just all the lights were sort of just flickering and nobody was about. Yeah, just a bit miserable, really.